University of Surrey campus, but not in West Horsley Conservation Area. How the Parish Council persuades developers to build the type and size of dwellings needed by the community remains an ongoing challenge. It is hoped an approved neighbourhood plan will help to solve this problem in due course. For those unaware, West Horsley's 2014 housing survey confirmed the need for 2 to 3 bedroom houses, not more 5 to 6 bedroom detached houses. Regrettably, large dwellings provide an increased profit for the developer, hence their attraction. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much. Thank you for keeping to time. Can I now call Mr. Philip Scott, please, who's speaking on behalf of the applicant?
Madam Chairman, members, thank you very much. The Good Heart Rendell Community Hall has provided community facilities on the application site since 1932. The hall has lasted well beyond its design life and is now in an advanced state of dilapidation, which is accepted by your professional officers. The hall is used by local people, community and voluntary groups, and the local branch of the Royal British Legion. The trustees and users have been trying to secure major funding for over 7 years, but without success. A hall of this type would cost approximately £500,000 to replace. In the absence of major public funding, the hall trustees have approached a developer who lives locally to help deliver. By that we mean construct a new replacement hall for future generations of the Horsleys. It has been questioned by some whether the community hall uses could be run from the village hall. Members, the community hall provides a completely different but complementary offer, including licensed premises for leisure and social activities for different sections and groups of the community. The trustees do not want the site to become a run-down brownfield site within a settlement boundary, and respectfully ask members to seize this very rare opportunity. Members, your adopted local plan sets out the Borough Council's proactive support for community facilities and acknowledges the Council's encouragement for the role of the voluntary sector. People like Mr. Robert Elliott and Jan Amos, both of who live in the village, have dedicated over 40 years of their lives to keeping the community hall running. In terms of the Greenbelt, this is exactly the type of very special circumstances required in principle by you and by the government in the NPPF to allow development in the Greenbelt. Members, I ask you to think of this. How many modestly sized applications can you think of in your experience proposing to construct a new community facility through just 6 houses? And how many applications can you think of being members that have been supported by over 117 individual letters? As for the Greenbelt itself, well, notably the Council's own Greenbelt and Countryside study forms part of the authority's evidence base. It's an objective and independent assessment of the role that this site plays in terms of the Greenbelt. That evidence identifies that the application site does not have a relationship with the wider strategic Greenbelt. It forms part of the village and development would not harm the Greenbelt. Members, to conclude, this is a win-win application. It will deliver a new local community facility in the first phase of development. And critically, development on this site will not harm the Greenbelt, as evidenced by your own technical assessment.
You've had your 3 minutes.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you. Can I now call Mr. Robert Elliott, please, who wishes to speak in support of the application?